thing knocks into the other, it keeps going till you accomplish a task.
A series of steps to accomplish a simple task.
It's like some kind of device that takes a simple task and makes it into a complicated task.
It's a series of complicated steps that help accomplish a simple task.
It's a series of tasks that create one ending result in a complicated way.
Well, it's just a bunch of complicated tasks that go together to perform a simple task.
Where did you get your ideas or inspiration for your Rube Goldburg device?
Well, we get our ideas from a lot of things. We get it from the internet, we got it from the movie, what was that called?
Oh yes, The Way Things Go.
It was a
fascinating.
Great movie. It was just, and then we just take all those ideas together, put them in here, comes out looking like an amazing Rube Goldburg device.
Nice. I can see you're very into your work. So Jim, do you have any advice to folks out there who are going to try to build their own Rube Goldburg device?
Yes, I say you should research. I say you should just take all that stuff and just build to it. Make sure you get the ideas down on paper before you start building them.
Very fascinating. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you say we go and take a look at Jim, Steve, and Ben's Rube Goldburg device? Come on, let's go!
Well, we're going to place a marble on a ramp right about here, and it's going to roll down and move this little pendulum kind of needle thing, and it's going to hit a balloon that's going to pop this weight, and it's going to release the weight and hit the car. The car is going to be lit, and it's going to it's going to burn through a string, which is going to be connected to these devices, these hammers, and they're going to swing down, hit each other, and there's going to be dominoes right here. There's going to be another car right here, and the dominoes are going to release a car with a spring-loaded hammer, and it's going to stop about here, and then with this backboard, the hammer is going to be released and hit our calculator, which is going to be about here, but it won't do that until right over here when the ball drops down from coming through this pendulum thing with the needle. It's going to release a string, which are going to have balls with weights on them, and it's going to go up this little ladder thing. The last one is going to drop on this teeter-totter. It's going to raise that up. That's going to raise a water bottle, and it's going to pump into a cup and fill a string loaded gate for the marble to come around, knock over a little gate, which is going to be about here, and allowing the car to move through and release and hit the car, or the calculator.
Okay, go ahead.
What is vocational? Yeah, I'm happy with this. Just shorten it up.
There it goes. Sit on? Yep.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. What? Yes! Oh my god, yes!
Have you had to change any of the transfers in your device?
No, we originally planned it to be different, but we haven't had to build anything to change it.
The task this device had to perform is turning on a graphing calculator. If you were able to pick your own task and basically have limitless resources, what type of Rube Goldburg device would you make?
Well, if I had unlimited resources, I'd probably build something that could like launch a space shuttle or something big like that.
What do you think is the most challenging aspect of creating a Rube Goldburg device?
It's pretty much just coming up with what you're going to do and trying to make it unique.
I see. So Matt, what physics principles did you use in your Rube Goldburg device?
We have conservation of energy, we got potential and mechanical and kinetic, and we also have fire.
Ah, fire. Okay, last question. What advice would you give anybody else who would want to make a Rube Goldburg device?
Don't suck.
Okay, how about,
Alright.
how about better advice?
Don't make it too complicated. Just kind of do it good.
Okay, one last question. What advice would you give to anybody who's trying to make a Rube Goldburg device?
I would say try not to make each of the steps too complicated because together they will get a lot more complicated. So if you pick simple devices for each of the steps, it'll make one big complicated device instead of a bunch of little complicated devices that make a really, really hard to fit together device.
Megan, what about you?
And don't try to add too many steps, because the more steps you add, the more complicated it gets, and the more likely something's going to go wrong. And watch a lot of videos, because we didn't watch any, and it's proving to be a pain in the butt.
Videos. Awesome. No, don't get in the way. You go ahead and grab the candle out.
Yes!
Yes!